Hi guys, welcome to today's session. Thank you all for your responses on yesterday. And yesterday's quiz question was to arrange few Central American countries in the north to south order. And we were given 1 Honduras, 2 Panama, 3 Belize, 4 El Salvador and 5 Guatemala. And the correct order from north to south is, first one is 3 Belize, then comes 5 Guatemala and 1 Honduras, 4 El Salvador and to the south Panama. So it is 3, 5, 1, 4, 2. That is the correct order. Now let's start today's session. First question for the day: which among the following best describes One Health concept? Option A: it calls for health attention of all sections of people irrespective of gender, caste, religion, creed, etc. Option B: it is an action oriented initiative to provide better health facilities to animals. Option C: it recognizes that health of human beings is connected to the health of animals and the environment. And option D: it is to provide tertiary care health facilities to rural areas at a cheap cost. So the correct answer here is, it is option C. It recognizes that health of human beings is connected to health of animals and the environment. So guys, this concept is an approach for implement policies, legislation, etc. to achieve better health outcome. And this is a collaborative effort of multiple disciplines working locally, nationally and globally to attain optimal health for people, animals and our environment. If you see in the case of COVID, there is an assumption that the virus appears to have its origin in bats, and the same is the case with Nipah virus. The issue here is health of animals and human, and also the spread of disease from animals to human. And here comes the role of One Health concept. The areas of work in which a One Health approach is particularly relevant to include food safety, the control of zoonotic diseases. Zoonotic diseases are that can spread between animals and human, such as flu, rabies and Rift Valley fever, and also combating antibiotic resistance, etc. And that is the concept of One Health. And although One Health as a conceptual entity emerged relatively recently, a stellar example of One Health being operationalized in the field was seen in India in late 1950s. And our quiz question for today is that only the One Health approach in India helped discover the source of which disease in 1950s. So identify the disease name and please post your answers in the comment section. We will now move to second question for the day. With reference to State Election Commission, consider the following statements. Statement 1. The State Election Commissioner is appointed by the President of India. Statement 2. The courts cannot interfere in the conduct of polls to local bodies and self-government institutions. Which of the above statements are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, and option D neither 1 nor 2. So the correct answer here is, it is option B 2 only. So guys, the State Election Commission has been entrusted with the function of conducting free, fair and impartial elections to the local bodies in the state. And there are two articles of Constitution of India related with the working of State Election Commission. That is Article 243K1 and Article 243K2. And the State Election Commission is appointed by Governor of the state. And there is an ongoing controversy going on in Andhra Pradesh, where the State Election Commissioner was removed via an ordinance route. So this is an encroach upon the independence of the constitutional body. As we all know, free and fair elections form the bedrock of a democratic country. And in India, the Constitution envisages an Election Commission of India and state election commissions for every state to safeguard the free and fair election, and grants them with certain constitutional safeguards also to secure their independent functioning. And the incidents like in Andhra Pradesh not only threatens institutional autonomy but also falls foul of the constitutional provisions. And about court interference, courts cannot interfere in the conduct of polls to local bodies and self-government institutions once the electoral process has been set in the motion. It is recorded in Article 243 of the Constitution. And this is because you see there are thousands of candidates and wards in a state in a local body elections. So if they entertain the court to interfere in this process, the process may get delayed. So that's why the court is not allowed to interfere. and only after the polls are over, the state election commission's decisions or conduct can be questioned through an election petition. So that provision is available. Now moving to the last question for the day. Consider the following statements. Statement 1, a start question is one to which a member desires an oral answer from the minister in the house. Statement 2, an unstart question is one to which a written answer is desired by the member and is deemed to be laid on the table of the house by minister. And statement 3, a short notice question is on a matter of public importance and of urgent character for an oral answer at a notice less than 10 days prescribed as the minimum period of notice for asking a question in the ordinary course. Which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, and option D 1, 2 and 3. Here all the statements are correct, so it is option D 1, 2 and 3. The first hour of every parliamentary sitting is termed as question hour. It is mentioned in the rules of procedure of the house, and during this time the members can ask questions and the ministers usually give answers. And the questions are of three types, namely one is start questions and they are distinguished by an asterisk. It requires an oral answer and hence supplementary questions can follow, and the list of these questions is printed in green color. And second one is unstart questions. It requires a written answer and hence supplementary questions cannot follow, and the list of these questions is printed in white color. And the third one is short notice questions. They are matters of public importance and of urgent character. It is asked by giving a notice of less than 10 days. It is answered orally, and the list of these questions is printed in light pink color. And in addition to the ministers, the questions can also be asked to the private members. And questions to private members, these questions are mentioned under Rule 40 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in Lok Sabha. And a question may be addressed to private member if the subject matter of the question relates to some bill, resolution for which that the member is responsible. And this list of questions is printed in yellow color. So that's it. That's all for today, guys. We'll meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Please post your answers to the quiz question and your scores in the comment section. Thank you for watching.